heavier in the sound of their legs and wings. "Why are you here? You're not supposed to be here." Macy sat up. The desk groaned. She began walking toward me, and the back of her hair parted until I saw the vaguest implication of white eyes with dark pupils and a shy, small smile. Black as the shadows. She wobbled and walked toward me, skirt facing the front, sweater facing the front, but she stared at me while walking backward. At me. I groaned, shuddered back a step, feeling my trousers fill with warm piss. "You're not supposed to be here." Her sleeves filled up with ballooning flesh turning angry purple, plum purple, and I heard a grotesque creaking sound as her head ballooned as well, hair falling off like a discarded wig. I saw her legs grow longer and fat layer atop one another, and her torso begin to become segmented, meaty, heavy, and pulsating. She slipped out of the cluster of chairs and desks, sweater clinging to her torso to become fuzz, light white. She said to me, voice quiet and somber, "I was never a human person. I was always a caterpillar named Mournful Violet." Her face was facing me now, her head twisting round, followed by her once doll-like body. "I was always Mournful Violet." "But you died," I gurgled, pointing at her, falling onto my other hand. The seat of my trousers hit the cold linoleum floor. "You died on 67. She was a few feet from me now, feet wearing muddy slippers. Her jeans were caked with mud and grass. Then they tore and big bulbous purple flesh bubbled out, gurgling. She wobbled there as she stood there, an insane jello thing. Wobbly, massive, hulking. She loomed over me, and it was only Macy Donaldson's head hanging off the top of the enormous, monstrous bug's wriggling body. The floor groaned beneath her. "Will you help me, janitor boy? I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. You've gotta help me." "No, no, no, no!" I scrambled off the floor, onto my shaking, quivering standing power, and I turned and slipped and hit my face off the doorframe and fell. And she, the caterpillar thing, warbled out laughter behind me. I grunted as lights filled my vision, and I tasted the smell you tasted when you hit your nose real bad. She groaned close, body tense and huge and oily. The vacuum cleaner was knocked aside by her segmented body, small mitten-like hands waving in their dozens. Her human head wailed, "I'm so hungry." Her head split open, and a large, grinning, bug-eyed visage replaced it. The teeth were still human except as big as cinder blocks, and the cheeks were purple and bloated, like a suffocated victim's. "Mournful violets don't exist. I am the only mournful violet. Only me. Only me. Only me. Only me." It was eating me. Macy Donaldson, dead girl from Highway 60-something, where her head was open like a watermelon, she was now eating me. And it hurt. But it didn't hurt as much when I realized she would soon turn into a butterfly. The first and only mournful violet specimen in the world ate me carefully. Imago 1, Elijah, lifted my flashlight, keys jingling. I approached the hallway where the strange wails were coming from. Muffled, quiet, but wails. The wails shouldn't be this tormented, but so quiet. I swallowed, inching closer and closer to the hallway. I would turn the corner and be inside it, and at the end of it would be Mrs. West's classroom. A chair clattered over, desks squealing, their legs against linoleum. Shit, definitely a trespasser. The large ring of master keys jangled against my thigh. I felt like a fraud as I went around the corner, lifting my LED flashlight. I straightened my back, shook the limp hair from my eyes, and then I stopped. The door was open all the way in Mrs. West's classroom. Shouldn't it be locked, bumping, rustling? No more of that quiet, pinched wailing. The dark hallway seemed like a rectangular tunnel through hell. The shadows dropped and lifted, like spirits. My legs were shaking so badly. I took the flashlight in my other hand, clicked it off. The whole hallway went into utter darkness. The classroom at the end of the hall, it was dark. Dark only with the merest blue tint. But this only served to somehow make it more ominous. What looked like a bear inside, but bigger, longer, its dark shape could barely be seen. But as night guard for the past 10 years, my eyes had adjusted to the darkness of this high school. I stared from the other end of the hall, stared straight into the classroom so far away, and heard and recoiled from the crunching, the wet, squishing, splashing sounds. A vacuum cleaner was on its side near the doorway, just barely out of view. I could see it. The mass inside shifted, swelling, pulsating, and I could hear the pulsation, like a low rum, rum, rum. Shit, if I hadn't seen anything ever like this. Tears began forming in my eyes. I couldn't help it. I turned and tried to grab at my radio, but it crackled. The wet, squishing sound, the slopping sound stopped in Mrs. West's classroom. The rum, rum, rum did too. "Elijah, are you there?" asked my radio.